Hey YouTube, this is Steve N2PQJ with video number 3 in our newer series called FT8 Made Even Easier. So let me just bring you over here, show you how the radio is set up. A couple things you should know about the 991A. So make sure that this width, when you choose a button with the 991A, then this will allow you to change it. So choose the width, make sure it's at 3000, okay? You don't want it at 500 or anything less than that. You want it at 3000. Make sure the Vox is off, and I leave the IPO. I don't use any of the anything beyond that. I'll scroll through here real quick to show you the stuff that I have set up. Not the only way to do it, but it's how I get things done with FT8. Is that everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. I leave this to ALC so I could see what's going on there because I already have an SWR power meter up here. And I suggest that with WSJT-X, use this power slider and make sure that your ALC isn't too high. So, you know, when you hit tune here, you'll see that you're transmitting, and notice I'm transmitting here. There's my power and there's my SWR, and you can see I'm not going up into the red. So, you know, it won't be a crazy wide signal. It'll be fine for our usage. Okay. A couple of the programs I also keep up from the web. I leave QRZ on. I use a program called Pskreporter, which is fantastic, and DXSummit. Another great spotting program that I use. Just a couple different tools in the toolbox. Okay, so with using WSJT-X, let me show you in reference to the waterfall. So here's the signals going across from, so I have it set on the bottom here to 200 hertz. So on the left is 200 hertz. On the right, you can see it's up to 3000. So I'm looking at the entire band. Let me clip this so I'm not shaking. So I'm doing the entire band here. And the trick is with these goalposts, okay? It's pretty simple. Red is transmit, green is receive. You want to transmit where someone else isn't. That's the key. You should work split when doing FT8. It's proper. There are DX stations that will not answer you if you answer on their calling frequency. So always work split. And the way you can guarantee that is in the software. Make sure that hold transmit frequency is ticked right here. Hold transmit frequency. This, make sure that's ticked. And that way, wherever you put that red goalpost, by the way, that red goalpost, if you want to know what the exact number is, you're looking here, red goalpost, green goalpost is received. That same information is put down right here. There's the transmit hertz, there's the receive hertz. Okay, and if you move this, let's say I move this receive and I bring it down to 1000, you can look, 1100 I mean, you can look over here and you will see that yes, there it is, it's at 1100. And if I move it over, you know, up to around 1200 hertz, there it is, it's at 1200 hertz. So these mirror each other. It's just a different way to look at it, okay? And on these two panels here, it's pretty simple. The left panel here is everything that's being decoded on the entire screen. The right panel here is going to be what's in your receive goalpost, plus receive being green, plus when you're transmitting, you're transmitting information. Okay, I like to you know, find a clear frequency. You move the red goalposts holding down the shift button on the keyboard and then left clicking and move around those goalposts in order to find a clear transmit frequency, which you can see there's no yellow. So that's going to be, at least on this side over here, it should be clear or clearer than if you drop the goalposts on over here. Well, someone's already occupying this. Now, to split hairs, they could be on the offset of you. You know, they're on the 4515 and you're on the 30 and the 0 of the transmit time-wise. Yeah, but I just like to look for a clear spot here. Here, this looks kind of clear. So shift, left click moves the moves the transmit hertz, and just left click will move the receive hertz. If you want to know, like, let's say, let me show you a quickie here. If we just hit erase once, left click, and then you see erase, and double click, and this wipes all this clean, right? If I go back over here and I move my left click receive goalposts here, I should be able to see what signal that is up over here the next time it comes around. Let's just see. My luck, he's not going to transmit again, but all right, here he goes. He's transmitting it. There we go. So that's N9DWH that you can see there, right? And look at his dB. He's at -7, which you can clearly see that is definitely a loud signal. Okay, so now I have all of my alerts and things set up so that I can see. I want to know stations that are using Logbook of the World, and that's the way I have this set up. You can do it any way you want, but that's the way I want it. I want to know about Logbook of the World stations because that's who I want to make contacts with, because they're going to verify. I'm also a Logbook of the World station, so they'll see me on their side if they say, show me only Logbook of the World. So the way I have this panel up over here, it's only showing me stations that when they call CQ, they are Logbook of the World stations. Okay, not everybody does it. Okay, I also, using these little icons on the left, they also can tell if they're using EQSL or other things. So you can really jump down some rabbit holes with this in order to fine tune things. You'll get it the way you want it, but that's the way I have it set up. And then you could put these panels, different ways that you want to set things up. So that's 6 minutes. We'll do another video, show you how to do a QSO, and we'll go from there. Stand by.